All right, I'm Mekkah. I'm here with atlhiphop.com at the A3C Festival in Atlanta, Georgia, and I have the legendary, the marvelous Monie Love here. Say hi to the people.
Hello. Feeling rather old this morning. I just got off the plane. Back hurts. Haven't eaten. But it's all good. It's good to be here. This is actually my second time at the festival, and it's a different twist this time because the first time I came, it's a couple of years ago. I was on a panel, a women in hip hop panel, and this trip I'm actually performing with my group. So it's a different twist for me.
Your group. Now, what's the name of this group? Tell us a little bit about it. Let the people know what's going on.
I had a dream. I really did have a dream of doing something that kind of fell off the map for a second, and what fell off the map for a second was the creation of groups within hip-hop. It has suffered quite a horrible death, and not only is the group concept kind of to the left right now, but also women forming a group is certainly not so much heard of anymore. So I had an idea. It took me about 1.5 years to put it together, and that's to form an all-female group. And so I did. And so with the help of brothers like Chuck D giving me a platform with shemovement.com, which I'm editor-in-chief of that, I was able to basically stalk female MCs for the course of 1 year. And that's what I did in order to pick the 3 girls that were going to accompany me in this group. So there's 4 of us. There's myself. There's Carolina Dirty, of course, from South Carolina. There's My Verse. She comes from the battle circuit. She's from Orlando, but she does, Queen of the Ring and all the battle circuit. That's where she comes from. Also a member of Rocksteady Crew, which Crazy Legs put me onto her. And also D. LaRue, and she's notable within herself. She's an up-and-coming dope MC out of Cleveland, not Cleveland, Columbus, Ohio. Yeah. So the 4 of us together form Heresy. Heresy basically meaning, in traditional meaning and, with the church, heresy, you're going against, the policies of the church that the church has laid down, pretty much the church used to run the world. Maybe it still does. Never mind. That's a whole nother show. But in the same thinking, in the same mindset as heresy being going against, pretty much heresy because we're going against the norm for what women are supposed to be considered in hip-hop today, or what women have been mistaken to be considered as in hip-hop today. We're going against that. So we are definitely heresy.
Dope. So, I have a question.
Yes.
Let's talk about longevity.
Okay.
You've been around for a grand amount of time, doing epic things.
She's trying to say I'm old.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Those were not my words, though. I didn't say that.
I'm 45, so we can just, okay, now that's out there.
That's young. That's so young. So,
I'm messing with you.
45. You said it.
Yes,
I'm going to
ma'am.
repeat it.
Yes, ma'am.
No, for real. Let's talk about longevity. How does it feel to still be relevant and valuable in this game as a woman?
Okay. I cannot speak for everybody, and nobody really should try to speak for anybody. That's rude. But I can just say simply for me, when I got involved with hip hop, I didn't get involved on a I want to make music level. I got involved in hip hop as being a part of the culture. If you really think about it and check my history, which, don't trust the wiki. The wiki is never right. The wiki is not right. It didn't even get my name right, but that's another whole nother show. But I left London, England, South London, Chelsea to be exact. I left there in 1988 following a culture and wanting to be a part of that culture. I was a B-girl first. I was spinning on my back, doing swipes, windmills, all the rest of that, pop locking, and I transcended into being an MC because of the fact that I loved poetry, and I surpassed every grade as far as English lit in school. So I'm a wordy person, as you can tell, because I don't need prompting right now. And so I traveled from one country to the next because of my love for a culture. So for me, the reason why I'm still here is because it's not just about the music for me. When hip-hop changed and, I'm now in an era where I'm considered classic, nostalgic, and so on and so forth, I'm still here because I ooze the culture out of my body. I'll be 50 years old and I'll still be hip hop. I'll be 60 years old putting my dentures in a glass next to my bed and I'll still be hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'll be toothless with a b-boy stance. It's that serious for me. So for me, it's because I jump around in different areas. Right now, I have my own morning show on Boom 107.9 in Philadelphia, which is a throwback hip hop station. So I'm always in my lane as the years pass. And that, for me, is my longevity.
Awesome. Full support on that. Definitely appreciate you staying in the game and keeping the culture alive and representing women in hip-hop. Now, we're here at this festival, and there's so much talent.
Yes.
Who are you looking forward to seeing later on today, tomorrow?
I need to get another look at the itinerary because there's so much going on, and the festival has done such a really good job on social media, getting everything out there, and people have done a really good job with social media. And as far as the individual groups that are performing, creating their own flyers, with the festival logo on it and putting that out there. So I think it's been a tremendous effort on the part of everybody this year. So there's so much that I want to see. I have to try to see what's going to clash with me performing. I'm so hoping that a lot doesn't clash with me performing because I want to see so much. And I will go as far as to say that Jungle Brothers are here, De La Soul is here, Jerobi and Fife from Tribe are here, I'm here. That's almost all of Native Tongues here at the festival this year. Okay? So in saying that, I think I'm just going to drink some ice cold water because that in itself is exciting. And if we don't clash as far as our performances, woo-wee. This year is going to have some historic stuff happen.
Right. Awesome. So, let's see here. We talked about the festival and what you're looking forward to. What do you think makes Atlanta a unique space to have this event?
I think, honestly, I couldn't see this anywhere else other than Atlanta because it's kind of like, even though every city has had its time where it's like, oh, it's New York's time, it's Atlanta's time, it's Miami's time. Atlanta, to me, is still a neutral space where everybody can come and be a part of this huge melting pot with no pressure. You know what I'm saying? You can have New York, you can have, Ohio, you can have Miami, everybody can still come here and it still be that neutral space where every city gets to rep. And there's no pressure on anybody being shunned, oh, you from such and such, get out of here. No, it's not happening, not here.
Right, there's more support.
There is definitely more support. I mean, I was nicely surprised. I saw an advertisement for Canada. There's a large group of Canadian artists here, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, because I'm worldly, so I would like to see England next year in full attendance.
You have to make that happen.
Yes, I would like to see that. That would be awesome. Yes. Right. But just no Liverpool supporters.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Got a little beef. I want to thank you for spending this time with us
Mekkah,
and coming through. I really appreciate it. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
No problem.
I look forward to seeing you later.
Yes.
With Heresy.
Yes.
It's going to be at
529.
Yes, 529 East Atlanta Village.
Yes, 529. That's where we're going to be. Right. I did a good job considering I just got off a plane.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Okay.
You're amazing. Thank you.
No problem.
Hugs. We out.